or he's going to run out of tires.
And Darrell, it's almost like Harvick in the 29 car is doing whatever he has to do to run whatever speed to keep that thing right on the white line. If Johnson goes around him, it will have to be on the high side.
Got to look here. He's going to get a look under him, but he just can't get off that corner with him. Got a little bit loose that time after coming off the bottom over there. Yeah, you're right, Larry. I think if he's going to make the pass, he's going to have to sail around on the outside.
Well, there'll be 9 to go this time. Here they come.
But here, then Harvick can't push up very much now. If he opens that bottom up off the corner, that's where Jimmy Johnson's waiting for him. Jimmy's laying off of him, getting in so he can get that big run off. And Mark Martin may just slip around the outside of both these cats. Now, I'm telling you, he's laying in there looking good.
Well, he's got a cushion. Why not try the high side? No need just following their tire tracks.
And you know that the spotter is telling Jimmy, hey, watch that 01 on the outside.
Now, will the 01, being that close to the 48, loosen up Johnson's car?
If he gets up under the back of him, he will.
But, Darrell, you're right. That 29 car, that new Chevy R07, they got some steam under the hood of that thing.
That thing jumps up off the corner now. And you know that 48 isn't hurting for power. And Harvick now looks to me like he's starting to open up a little bit here, guys.
Yeah, he was almost 2/10 faster than Johnson that lap. Mark Martin right in between them as far as the stopwatch.
I think what Jimmy's trying to do is trying to get back and get a run on him so he can try to get under him coming off the corner, because apparently he's just not going to go on the outside.
Our top 3 cars then all within a 1/2 of each other.
Tell you one thing, Jimmy Johnson is driving that 48 down in there. He was sideways getting into 1 that time.
And he got a pretty good run off turn 2 that time.
He did, Larry, but he didn't gain except right at the end of the straightaway on Harvick.
I think he's trying to set him up. That's what he's trying to do. See how he makes that run through the center? But he can't get under and getting off. But if he times it right, he might be able to get it back and get a run and get under and getting off.
Now, Harvick had a big wiggle coming off turn 4.
I think if all these guys are using up everything they got.
6 laps to go.
See, right here, he can't, if he can time it right, if Jimmy Johnson can time it right, he can get that big steam off the corner and maybe get up under him. If he ever does, he's got him.
5 to go this time. Bye.
See how he lays out. Now, here he comes. Here he comes. Maybe if Harvick pushes up, I can get under him. Nope, not going to happen.
Darrell, it's almost settling in here for one of those Lowe's Motor Speedway finishes, though. 5 to go.
The only thing I can think of is if Mark Martin ever got a nice run and he could jump to the outside, the only thing he could do then would be help Harvick win the race, but he might be able to get by Jimmy Johnson.
Well, this is starting to look like the finish of the Nextel Open, where 3 cars all converge together. And who will prevail? It'll be 4 to go when they cross the stripe.
There's the 2 crew chiefs, Chad Knaus on the left, Jimmy Johnson, Todd Berrier on the right with Kevin Harvick. 4 to go.
You know, Richard Childress is having a pretty nice weekend, isn't he?
1st and 4th right now with Harvick and Burton. And earlier this week, Childress announced an engine building alliance with Dale Earnhardt Incorporated.
This thing is, they pretty well decided this is the way it's going to finish, look to me like.
3 to go.
Nobody's making any gains now. Mark's falling back. I think Jimmy's still got some hope, but he's going to have to pull something. He's going to have to pull a rabbit out of that Lowe's hat.
He's going to have to do it in a hurry here.
Looks like he's gotten a little tight off now.
No pressure now.
Kevin Harvick has the second fastest lap of the race. Jimmy Johnson has the quickest.
Dead even. Keep doing it. Got 2 more times, man. Bite the steering wheel.
Bite the steering wheel.
Kevin Harvick spotter, Billy O'Day.
No change. 0.3 of a second separates $1 million from whatever second place.
Pulled him off that corner. Good job.
Oh, yeah. Harvick is so good right now. The car, watch it go down in the corner. Look at where the left side tires are.
He's
Below
really
the white line.
Richard Childress.
Come on, we got 1 more time. 1 more time.
Childress has 3 wins in the All-Star race, all with Dale Earnhardt behind the wheel. 1987, 1990, and 93. That's 14 years.
He moved to the center, and you're about that
Jimmy
even
Johnson
right there.
moved it up a little bit through 1 and 2
that
that time.
If he can go the outside, if he can get to the outside of Harvick, it could be big, guys.
There he goes. He's on the outside. Here he comes.
checkers or wreckers.
Couldn't make it.
Couldn't
Johnson
get it done.
crosses under. Kevin Harvick wins the Nextel All-Star Challenge.
He was setting it up for that one
plan.
shot.
Yeah, he had a plan, Larry. It almost worked.
Well, you know what?
Good job, Harv.
A year ago, Kevin Harvick finished second in this race. Nobody knows, nobody cares. They'll know he won it tonight, though.
Great job by that whole Childress bunch, man. Power under the hood. Good handling race car.
Bet, Harv, you caught your breath yet?
That's Richard Childress.
That's Richard.
It's been 14 years since
Good
Childress
job, buddy. You just the man, I'm telling you.
went to All-Star Victory Lane. Hey, Carl Edwards, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you having us tonight and having you on board. Wish you could have been in the race, but glad to have you with us. Carl has left the building. Well, thanks, Carl.
You'll hear the thanks when they do the re-air.
There you go. For Jimmy Johnson, 14/100ths of a second separated him from first place. Mark Martin 8/10 back. Jeff Burton fourth. Tony Stewart a nice recovery for fifth. Johnny Sauter had a great night, ending up sixth. Matt Kenseth got all the way back up the board to seventh. Ryan Newman, after that late pit stop, climbed to eighth. And the two DEI cars, after a tough night, ended up in the top 10. Dale Earnhardt